चलिए थोड़ा सा एक स्टॉक और नजर डालते हैं। कुछ स्टॉक जो है इस समय बहुत बढ़िया मोमेंटम दिखा रहे हैं। 52 वीक हाइज में भी कई सारे स्टॉक्स किए हैं, लेकिन ब्लू स्टार जिसने अपने नतीजे पेश किए, नतीजे बेहतर थे, करीब 7.5-8% स्टॉक ने रैली दिखाई है। ब्लू स्टार जैसे शेयर में कोई ट्रेड बनता है क्या सर्वेंद्र?
लास्ट 2 दिन में तो देखिए आई थिंक क्लियरली चल गया, और न्यूज की तो आई थिंक जहां तक जिस तरह से वॉल्यूम्स आज हुए हैं, आई थिंक बाजार को कहीं कल ही इसमें एक अच्छा स्पाइक आया हुआ था। तो आई थिंक ये लास्ट 2 दिन में अच्छा पुल बैक कर गया है। तो अब थोड़ा कूल ऑफ होए तो यहाँ पे एक बढ़िया रिस्क रिवॉर्ड या ट्रेड बने। फिलहाल तो यहाँ पे मेरा रिस्क रिवॉर्ड नहीं बन रहा है, तो मैं यहाँ कॉल नहीं दूंगा।
चूंकि ऑलरेडी 10% चल भी चुका है, तो इस पर सर्वेंद्र की कोई कॉल इस समय नहीं है। सर्वेंद्र बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, आज हम लोग शो में इतना ही रखेंगे।
जी जी,
बातचीत अब करेंगे बजट की, और नेटवर्क 18 के एडिटर इन चीफ राहुल जोशी ने खास बातचीत की वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण जी से। उन्होंने बताया कि सरकार ने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सेक्टर में काफ़ी बड़ा निवेश किया है, 7.5 लाख करोड़ का कैपेक्स है, जिससे इकोनॉमिक रिवाइवल में काफ़ी मदद मिलेगी। वित्त मंत्री के मुताबिक चुनाव तो आते जाते रहते हैं, लेकिन इकोनॉमी को सपोर्ट करना बेहद ज़रूरी है। आइए सुनते हैं ये बातचीत।
In the September of 2019, you did a deep corporate tax cut, setting the agenda for growth, if I may. The same year, you delivered a growth-oriented budget. You repeated a very good growth-oriented budget even last year. This year, everyone was expecting you to deliver a populist budget ahead of the 5 states going into election. What was going on in your mind this year when you were framing this budget?
Thanks for giving me this opportunity to explain a bit more about the budget. I think in the mind of the Prime Minister, there was never this doubt that this budget, drawing from certain policy prescriptions that we had laid out in the last, for an economy which is coming out of the pandemic and showing very good positive revival signs, we should unhesitatingly give more help and stimulus that is required so that the revival is sustainable and the revival is strong. And therefore there was no doubt in our minds from the very initial stages of working on this budget that public investment in infrastructure, that is the capital expenditure for the government, should be kept up. Even last year, we had given a good solid increase in the capital expenditure of the government between 2021 and 21-22. Now this year, therefore, we wanted to continue that momentum and also take as much as it is required to help the states to also move forward with their infrastructure spending. So from the beginning, I think the clarity in the mind of the Prime Minister was growth. Growth has to be ensured, growth has to be sustained, and we have to lead it, because only by public expenditure on infrastructure building, we believe that the virtuous cycle will happen, and also there will be a crowding in effect for the private investments to come in. So there was never a doubt other than this.
The elections were not weighing on your mind?
No, actually we thought if the economy does well and if growth has attained that kind of a momentum, the multiplier effect, which because when you spend on infrastructure and when you do capital expenditure, for every rupee that you spend, approximately 2.95 is what you would get as a multiplier, as opposed to when you're giving money through revenue expenditure, you get less than 1 rupee for every rupee that you spend, something in the range of 0.95 or something. And therefore we thought it was important to have maximum multiplier effect, and that would have enough ripple in the economy whereby the well-being of the citizens will be attended to. So if that is happening, why would any other consideration come in, even with the elections on? Elections come and go, but the economy, particularly at this time, at this juncture, requires that strong support.